Hello everyone, welcome back. I have my October empties here. Yeah, it was a rough month, and I thank everyone for their kind words and support. It means a lot to me. As some of you know, my son Garrett passed away 2 years ago in October at the age of 22. It's his birthday in October and his anniversary of his death in October. And we also we went up to my parents for Thanksgiving, and it was rough enough trying to get through another holiday without Garrett. And when I arrived, my mom said that my cousin had passed away that morning of a massive stroke. She was just 53 years old, the same age as me. So that was a complete shock. And then after supper, my mom had like a family meeting. And my dad's 93, my mom's almost 86, and they're healthy, but my dad has dementia. He doesn't recognize, I have two brothers and a sister. He doesn't recognize any of us, doesn't recognize the grandchildren. He's getting to be quite a handful. My mom doesn't know if she should just do a daycare program or start thinking of putting him into the nursing home. She's very healthy herself. You wouldn't know she's 86, but it's getting to be a lot for her. So we had to make some decisions over the Thanksgiving weekend. Then the day after Thanksgiving, Frank's good friend, he's known him for about 35 years. His sister's a good friend of mine. He's battling cancer for the past few years, and he was not doing well. So we went to see him, and Frank was quite emotional. Frank's had cancer twice himself. He was diagnosed the last time about 3 years ago, and I thought I was going to lose him. We thought we had caught it too late. Luckily, it was just stage 3, and all of his follow-ups since then have been good. But I thought for sure I was going to lose him. The first time he had cancer, like 25 years ago, I thought I was going to lose him. So yeah, Frank's sister died a few years ago of cancer herself. She was just 50, so yeah, it's just been a rough month. So all your words of support mean the world to me. We just take it one day at a time, and we've been hit pretty hard in our lives. It's just one thing after another for the past 25, 30 years. We don't get good news too often, so but we just have to keep going. We have no choice. So better get started on the empties. Now, 2 candles that I will never use up. I found this quite a few years ago in Home Sense. It's by Yankee Candle. It's called Angel Watching Over You. And I initially bought this. Our first son, Devin, passed away when he was just an infant. So I bought this to burn on his birthdays. And actually today would have been his 24th birthday, Devin's. So I'm going to light this later today. So I kind of light it just enough so it pools out, because I really don't want to run out. But it is a beautiful label. And Melanie and April, we met each other through the Candle Dancers Facebook corner, and they ordered this candle for me, and it's my favorite picture of me and Garrett together. And it says "Always in My Heart," and it's the cranberry scent, and this just means so much. I burned this on his birthday, and yeah, it means the world to me, this candle. So, and I keep both of these on the mantle place also. And then to get on to my empties, I have been buying some of these DW candles. I didn't have a lot of luck a few years ago when I tried them, but they say, I don't know, maybe they've improved their formula, or I just got duds, I'm not sure. But this is a 3-wick tumbler in pumpkin spice. And just like the Yankee ones, you have to be patient the first burn for it to pool right out, even though it's got 3 wicks. So the first burn, I think it took about 8 hours or so for it to fully pool out. but the subsequent burns, it pulled out quite quickly. This one had a bit of a smoky scent to it, which some people may not like, but I think it worked well with the pumpkin and the spices and that. Though there wasn't a lot of spices. I thought it just really smelled quite fall-like, but if you don't like the smokiness in candles, you may not like it. But it was fairly strong. I would say good 7 or 8 out of 10 the open area. I'm sure it would be a 10 in a small room. But yeah, I did have some good luck with that one. This is Yankee Candles World Journeys Sonoma Valley Red. I do like my World Journeys. This is a 2-wick paraffin, clean burn all the way down. Just a perfect burn, no problem with the wicks. It was a strong throw. It smelled like sweet red wine, almost a port. It really, really smelled good, and I hope to find this one again. And this is Yankee Candle Soho Living. This is a pumpkin brulee. This is the second one I've gone through. I do have one backup. This one is really, really good. It was a 2-wick paraffin. It was a good burn all the way down, clean burn. There's a little bit of soot up here because I didn't trim the wicks at the end. But it was a strong throw. It was kind of a pumpkin, spicy, bakery scent. But it was strong, and it was really, really good. And this is Beach Glow Salted Oak Bonfire by Bath & Body Works. This was a vanilla, smoky vanilla scent. And it kind of reminded me of, was it Vanilla Woods? I can't remember now. It's similar to that one. This one had started getting puny wicks about 2/3 of the way down. I only had to cotton ball it once though, and then it burned fine the rest of the time. It was a good throw, maybe about a 7 out of 10. And yeah, I really like that one. And this is Provence Garden from their Provence line a few years ago. This was a nice sweet greenery scent. I didn't have any problems with the wicks that I remember. I burned this earlier in the month. Yeah, it was a sweet greenery scent. I really like the Provence line. I really like this one. And this is Tobacco Flower. This was a good burn, no puny wicks. It did have that woodsy tobacco kind of scent. I really did like it. And I burned this in the office, and it was quite strong in the office. I didn't try it out in an open area, but it had a fairly decent throw. And yeah, I really, really like that one. And this is the Writing Jar Banana Nut Bread by Yankee Candle in a medium jar. Now, I thought this would be stronger. I could see a lot of oils in it, but it wasn't as strong as my large jar. This had maybe a 4 or 5 out of 10 throw. It did much better in a smaller room, but even then it wasn't as strong as I would have liked. But it's completely authentic. I have never tried such an authentic banana nut bread candle. It is very authentic. This one I put in my candle crock. This is a Yankee Candle in the Citrus Passion line, Lemon. It didn't do too badly. It was a smooth wax, and I prefer the paraffin wax. It just about, a 1/3 of the way down, I threw it in the candle crock because I really like lemon scents, and it wasn't quite strong enough. It was a little bit stronger in the candle crock, but yeah, it was okay. It was a nice lemon scent, but just wish it was stronger. And this is another one I put in the candle crock. This is by Urban Market Candles. And I found this in the discount stores, Home Sense Winners. And this is Fireside, and it's smoked oak wood, fresh hickory, and aged maple richness. This was quite an amazing scent. It was very woodsy. It was there's like a peppery cologne kind of scent in there, a little bit of sweetness. It was just an awesome scent, but it had 1 wick paraffin. It burned fairly well, but it was just really, really light. So I thought I'd try it in the candle crock in my little office beside the kitchen there, but yeah, it was not strong enough, and I absolutely loved it on cold. So yeah, it would have been much nicer if I could smell it better. And then on to the wax melts, two Swan Creek ones. This is roasted espresso. Yeah, this really did smell like coffee with a little hint of cream and sugar. It was strong and it was yummy. And this is Citrus and Sage by Swan Creek. This one wasn't as strong. I do get the citrus, not so much the sage. I mean, it's herbal, but it's not blatantly a sage. But it was more citrusy, but it was on the little bit on the lighter side. I just wish this one was a little bit stronger. And Colonial candle. This is Indian Summer, and this one's there's an earthy cinnamon scent, but it's a subtle. There's a woodsiness about it, but there's another note in there, and I just can't put my finger on it. But this was just it's maybe a medium throw on that one. It does smell like fall, though. This is White Oak and Berry, and I'm a little bit disappointed in this one. I thought it was going to be more on the berry side. I mean, it get berry, but there's a soapiness to it. It's like a very soapy, creamy, berry, woodsy scent. But it just wasn't quite what I expected. I think it's maybe just a little too soapy. I mean, normally I really like that, but it was just a little bit disappointing. This is Blackberry Cognac by Scentsationals. This is strong. You only need 1 cube of this, and it fills up a couple of rooms. But this is definitely blackberry. It definitely has that kind of liqueur kind of smell. But this is really good, and I love that deep blackberry scent. Oh, I'm cutting off the circulation to my foot here. This one is really, really good. If I find it again, I'll get a couple more. I think I have a couple of backups. But it's just a very deep, rich, fruity scent. This is Honeycrisp Apple. This is a new one by Scentsationals. This one's really strong too, and the tarts are quite long-lasting. But it's definitely an apple cider scent. It's not. What was I? I just lost my train of thought. Sorry. It was strong though and long lasting. This is Better Homes Comfy and Cozy Fleece and Flannel Dual Pack. And I know the one side's kind of clony, but the other side's a perfumey laundry scent. It is cozy, and it's relaxing, and it is quite a nice kind of laundry scent. I really do like that one. This is Scentsationals Hidden Cottage, and can't find this anymore in Walmart. Can't find much wax period in Walmart anymore, sensational-wise. This one's quite unique, and luckily I have some backups. It is definitely a peppery, spicy clone kind of scent. It's woodsy also. It's just woodsy, peppery, cloney. It's very strong. It's very musky. I just love this one. So that's Hidden Cottage. And then this is Glowing Jack-o'-lantern Colonial Tart. And this is not pumpkin. This is like a spicy kind of citrusy kind of scent. Wasn't overly strong. Better in the smaller room. Nice old. And this is Harvest Hayride by Goose Creek. Hi, I'll be with you in a minute. And this one's, there's pumpkin, or pumpkin kind of scent. There's a little bit of spice, but it's very soft and musky. It's not, and I'm trying to think of what this, it was maybe a medium kind of throw. Just wait, Sophie has to pee. Okay, sorry about that. Nature Calls. This is Happy Home by Scentsationals. Kind of a lemon scent. Yeah, I don't get too much more than lemon. It was decently strong, actually. It was maybe about a 7. This one I'm going to finish up today. This is Goose Creek Toasty Pumpkin Toddy. And that's the wax. This is so strong. I can put it maybe just a couple cubes and it'll fill up the entire downstairs. This is so strong. And it's delicious. You get just the pumpkin spice. You almost do get like that alcohol scent in there, kind of an astringent kind of alcohol scent. But oh my gosh, this is really good and really strong. And this is tobacco leaf. I really do like this one. It is tobacco. It's a little bit clone-y. It's a little bit peppery. It softens up, like it's very strong on cold, but it does soften up when it's melting, but it's still very strong. And it may not be a scent for everyone. I really do like it, but it's very original and I really like that one. And then just to finish up with the Yankee tarts, one of my favorite Yankees is Mountain Lodge. And I've burned through a couple of those. And I think the Knights Templar is supposed to be coming out on the History Channel. And thank you, Gina, for letting me know about that. Because I just love history. I love history shows, so that would be a good one. This is November Rain, and it's very cloudy and dark and rainy out there today, so I got that going in the bathroom. Yeah, it's just a very clone-y, watery, airy kind of scent. This is Autumn Leaves by Yankee. Not the strongest throw in that particular tart. Oh, there's another November Rain. And this is Wallflower Pumpkin Gingerbread. Actually, it's fairly strong, and that was really good. I really liked it in the candle, too. And this is Focus Eucalyptus and Tea. Very good. And Cider Lane I just popped in, so I'm not sure how that's going to do. Anyway, that's it. And oh, I think the dogs want back in. So anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks again for all your support and your kind words. And yeah, give your loved ones a hug and kiss, and I hope you enjoyed my empties. So everyone, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.